3.0 Introduction and Objective. Portuguese is an ancient language that categorized as a Latin language and was brought by the Romans on 22 centuries ago. This old and historic language will last over time and will continue to be written and spoken by people who are willing to learn Portuguese language for professional purpose or simply for pleasure. Portuguese language has been spoken by more than 230 million speakers and the sixth most widely spoken language in the world. In the sphere of diplomacy and economic development, Portuguese language is one of the important languages that is used as working or main language in some of most important organizations. This research is conducted in order to get the exact amount and know the background of students who take Portuguese language courses in high school. At the end of this research, it is hoped that we can make a conclusion on the factors affecting student achievement in Portuguese language courses in order to improve and increase the amount of students who are willing to take these courses in the future. As we know that Portuguese language is even more difficult and definitely challenging language compared to Spanish. So the objective of the research is to identify student background, to investigate student willingness to study Portuguese language, to observe students' grade based on period, and also to identify factors affecting student achievement on Portuguese language. Methodology related to the objective. The research we are doing are categorized under descriptive research that attempt to characterize a population, condition, or phenomena in a systematic and reliable manner. In this research, primary data is used, which is a sort of data that is gathered by analyzed straightforwardly from primary sources through interview, overview, tests, and so on. So we have prepared a Google form in order to collect the data as it is the best way to collect the data and feedback from the respondent. Under survey research, our respondent who is student Portuguese language in the British International School of Kuala Lumpur will answer some questions related to our research through Google form.
Assalamualaikum on a very good day. My name is Hasnul Aidil bin Hasnul Aidili and my metric number is 276798. Now I am going to continue with the next slide, which is the method data analysis. Respondent must fill out demographic details such as their age, gender, mother and father's occupation. This information will be used to compare the mean score of level of agreement. Mean score is related to the affecting students' achievement in Portuguese language course in order to improve and increase the number of students who are willing to take this course in the future. This can be determined by dividing 13 after adding up all of the respondents' level of satisfaction. In table 2.21, we can see that the list of measurement scale in different variables. In terms of scale of measurement, nominal and ordinal scale is used for qualitative data, whereas interval scale are used for quantitative data. The scale of measurement for all the variables used in the survey is shown in the table. We can see age, gender, curricular activities, and romantic relationship is nominal, while grade is interval and travel time and health is ordinal. Next, we move on to 2.3, which is statistical tool use. The software that we use to analyze the collected data is Microsoft Excel. We will be using the formulas and the functions in Microsoft in making graph or chart. Microsoft Excel is the best tool in terms of analyzing, measuring, collecting, and making decisions for our research. By doing this, we can help us to fully understand the data collected. Now we move on to the third topic, which is data analysis and result. Now we go to 3.1, which is respondent profile analysis. In 3.11, respondent profile analysis by variable. Figure 3.11 has shown a pie chart on the gender of students who takes Portuguese language course in high school that answered the survey. From the pie chart, it has shown that female student has a bigger percentage in answering the survey by 53%, while the male is only 47%. It is shown that only 71 male students that answered the survey and 79 female students answered the survey. Totaling 150 students has answered the surveys. Now I am showing table 3.11 and table 3.12 on the number of students according to their genders that answers the survey, while figure 3.12 shows a vertical bar graph on the number of students based on their age and gender that answered the survey. In figure 3.12, we combine these two genders on table 3.11 and 3.12 and categorize them according to their age, and we receive that the number of students who take Portuguese language decreased from the age of 15 to the age of 19. From the tables above, we can see that students at age 15 has the most number of students who answer the survey, with 50% out of 150 students. Female student at age 15 has dominated the survey with 54.43% of female students that answer our survey. For the male student, the most number student that answer the survey is also student at age 15 with 45.07% of every male student who answered the survey. On the other hand, there is only one person at age 19 who takes Portuguese language.
From the slide, we can see the line graph represent the number of hours that students of Portuguese language spend for studies. And we can see there are 43 students that spend less than 2 hours, 71 students spend 2 to 5 hours, 21 students spend 3 until 5 to 10 hours, and then 15 students spend more than 10 hours. For the mean for study times is 37.5 and the median is 32. Next, we can see the line graph that represent the number of time absence by student of Portuguese language course. We can see there are 50 students recorded 0 absence, and while the rest of 100 students already take absence. And for the mean for times absence is 15, and for the median is 16.5. And then on the pie chart, we can see that 46% of students of Portuguese language course that their parents are doing other job, and then 26% being as a services, 12% work as a teacher, 9% work as a health, and 7% at home. And the mean is 60 and the median is 37. Based on the bar graph, we can see that the number of students who pass Portuguese language course based on score 11 to 20 increasing from 113 at G1 to 126 at G3. Meanwhile, the number of students who pass language course based on score 0 to 10 are decreasing. For example, in G1, it recorded 37, and for G3, it recorded 24. And lastly, the number of travel time spent by students of Portuguese language course, we can see that there are 104 students spend less than 50 minutes, 32 students spend 50 minutes to 30 minutes, 9 students spend 30 minutes to 1 hour, and lastly 5 students spend more than 1 hour. And for the mean, it recorded 37.5 and median 20.5.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Wafika binti Razali. My metric number is 280288. I will present on 3.2.4 to compute student Portuguese language course involvement based on activities. Based on the table given, there are activities which is extracurricular activities, internet and romantic relationship. Another table is frequency of yes or no that students have choose. For extracurricular activities, there are 84 of students choose yes, and there are 66 of students choose no. And for the internet, there are 125 students choose yes, and the other 25 of students choose no. And for romantic relationship, there are 38 students choose yes, and Another 112 students choose no. Based on the data 3.2.4, the involvement of student Portuguese language course in extracurricular activities is the highest, and the students who are not involved in extracurricular activities is the lowest. The data shows students who choose yes, which is 84, is more than students who choose no, which is 66. The objective is to know the total involvement of student Portuguese language course in British International School of Kuala Lumpur. Next, the number of student Portuguese language course who are able to access to the internet is the highest, and the number of students who are not able to access to the internet is the lowest. The data shows students who choose yes, which is 125, is more than students who choose no, which is 25. This is to observe whether the students' Portuguese language course have the ability to access to the internet or not at their home. Thirdly, the number of student Portuguese language course who are in romantic relationship is the lowest, and the number of students who are not in romantic relationship is the highest. The data shows students who choose yes, which is 38, is lower than students who choose no, which is 112. The objective is to observe the total of student Portuguese language course with romantic relationship in the school. Then I will present on 3.2.5 to compute student Portuguese language course current health. The table shows stage of current health status and frequency. The stage of current health status presents by stage as very poor 1, poor is 2, fair is 3, good is 4, and excellent as 5. The data shows the number of student Portuguese language course current health status in stage 5 is the highest among all, which is 71 students, means the current health status of these 71 students is excellent. Meanwhile, the number of student Portuguese language course current health status in stage 2 is the lowest, which is 14 students, means there is only 14 students who are in poor stage for current health status. This is because there are students among these 14 students who are not feeling well, such as having fever and so on. Therefore, the number of students Portuguese language course current health status in stage 1 and 3 is moderate, which is 22. The current health status of 22 students in each stage is very poor and fair respectively. From the survey, we can conclude that 22 students in stage 1 have to attend doctor appointment due to their very poor condition of health, and 22 students in stage 3 just recover from the pain. The remaining of the student Portuguese language course current health status is in stage 4, which is 21 students, means the current health status of these 21 students is good.
In conclusion, parents, teachers, and also friends have to support and encourage each other and also other students to take this subject, as students basically can score better in each grade, proven by the decrease in the number of students who score from 0 to 10, but students who score from 11 to 20 show an increasement, as a lot of students who take this course really committed, that you can see from majority of students spend about 2 to 5 hours just for study, and about 50 students recorded 0 absence. In future, a lot of people have to change their mentality that this subject is hard, and also they have to improve their study willingness and know how to handle all the factors that affect their achievement. This kind of survey should be done repeatedly in order to look the factors that can contribute and affect into student grades. Through this survey, we can also see that all students have the potential to get a better result in every grade, as they just have to be really committed in their study.